Hey, how's it going? It is I, Sordo101. Um, okay. I know I've been away for a while. I've been trying to, work some stuff out of my life. Try to get past some things. I've had April was the worst month for me. I lost two people I was really close to. Um, so yeah, it's kind of been, you know. Just recently broke up with a girl I was seeing, so that as well has also been kind of making things a little bit, you know. Excuse all the hand gestures. I'm just in one of those moods right now. Um, but also in March, I just want to apologize to all the Apple fanboys out there. Don't be mad at me. I still have my iPhone 4, and I'm gonna be doing a dogfight video between my iPhone 4 with the Retinal display, um, and the Samsung Galaxy S Vibrant with the Super AMOLED. Just for two simple things that everyone knows about, I'll be reviewing like call quality, internet speeds. But I'll keep it on my Wi-Fi because my carrier has told me that the Vibrant is 4G compatible, which I'm unsure if that's true or not. I'm still have to phone them and find out if I can upgrade my speeds, but I've done a speed test and my download was 1800 and my upload was like just about 12 to 14, so I'm assuming I'm already on the 4G. So I'll keep things fair because according to my carrier for my iPhone, the iPhone is not 4G compatible. So yeah. And as you can tell, yes, I so totally quit smoking. um, what else can I tell you? Well, I had another ghostly experience in my house too, just back in February. Um, yeah, I have my front door. I closed, locked it. My two friends vouched that it happened. And when we went out, we were watching movies, and then we walked out of my room because they were leaving, and we found the door wide open. This was in the middle of winter too, so you can understand how freaking cold it was. If you ever experienced winter in Canada, you know what I mean, people. Unless you're one of those crummy BC bastards who doesn't see winter. Yeah. But yeah, where did I leave off now? Yeah, so it was kind of creepy in its own right because there was nobody else home. My roommate was out at his parents' place who live in a small town, so I know it wasn't him come home and just trying to close the door behind him. So yeah, it was kind of freaky. um, and then about a month or two later, um, I was visiting with a friend of mine, and we're sitting on the couch, and we look out the window, and no breeze whatsoever outside, right? No wind, nothing. It was dead calm. Um, my neighbor across the street, they're selling their house. And the sign's just swaying like crazy, right? And we glance up at the window, right? We see a little girl, and my neighbors across the way, they don't have any kids, and if they did, I doubt they'd be up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And we see her just staring at the sign, and it's just a rocking and rocking like crazy. Yeah, it was kind of creepy. I don't know. But the moment we stopped paying attention to the little girl in the window, the sign just came to a complete stop. It was like going like this, then just boom. So it was pretty much a pretty creepy night, all in all. What else? What else? Oh yeah, the iPhone tracking fiasco going on right now. I say fiasco because, you know, like, you ping towers left, right, and center every time you use your phone, right? And I think that Apple wants to come up with their own GPS app. So personally, if you ask me, it makes sense that they would have this feature to try to get, like, you know, traffic updates and crap like that, or something they're saying. I forget. But I like the fact that, you know, you can turn that feature off, and then Apple can't um, track you anymore, like the location ping or whatever they're calling it. You can turn that off on your phone, so I don't see why people are making such a big deal out of it. And the whole Apple suing Samsung thing. I'm just curious what's gonna happen to people who, like, so let's say Apple wins, or when Apple wins, I should say. Because personally, you know, all in all, I support Apple because I think the iPhone is the best phone pretty much ever made. I don't consider myself like a real big Apple fanboy, but, you know, just because I'm recording this video right now on my Apple computer, um, but yeah, like, I personally, like, I'm just wondering, like, when Apple wins, if they decide to tell Samsung, you know what, you're gonna have to take the Vibrant off the market. Um, you're gonna have to recall all the phones and all that jazz, right? And then rework your whole system so it doesn't look like iOS. What's gonna happen to people who have the phone right now? You know, like, are we gonna have to, like, buy out our contracts, or are the providers gonna be nice and be like, okay, because your phone was recalled, we'll give you a phone of same or greater value, right? Like, I'm not saying that Apple would be that mean and vicious to people, but you never know. You know, they've been really insulted by this. And first thing I noticed when I saw my very first review of the Samsung Galaxy S, right? I looked right at, they went into to the main menu, right, or the, you know, where all your apps are and shit, right? And I was like, wow, it looks like the iPhone. And that little bar at the bottom, you know, we got phone, messaging, um, contacts, and then your to go into the menu button, right? I just looked at it, I'm like, wow, it looks exactly like the iPhone. And the home button, pretty much in the exact same spot. You know, the only real difference between this phone and the iPhone is the screen was a little bit bigger, and that's it. Like, I'm surprised they just didn't give you the 12 home screens that Apple gives you, you know? Or 12 to 14 home screens that you can have, you know, for all your apps. Like, the only other difference between the iPhone and the Galaxy S is you actually have a menu with all your apps, and you don't have to go through them all on your home screen. There's one other difference. What was that now? Well, your camera, for your front-facing camera, is on a different side than on the iPhone 4. But there's one other, and widgets, but that's more of an Android-based thing, so I really shouldn't count that. Um, I can't really think of anything else to say. Other than expect a dogfight between the, well, my personal flair of, dogfight, I should say, between the iPhone 4 and the Samsung Galaxy S. And if that term is copyrighted by Phone Dog, I apologize. I'll come up with a better name for it later on when because I'm hoping to get into doing this, but I don't know if I'll be able to because really can't truly afford it. I don't expect any like tablet dogfights from me right now because personally, looking at them all in the market, and I'm gonna wait for Apple to come up with something enormously better, or even for BlackBerry or Research in Motion. I mean, to come up with a better tablet because I basically dislike that I can't use BBM unless I'm at home, and that was the big thing because I've had issues with Blackberries freezing on me and locking me straight out of the phone. No matter what I do, I'm locked out of the phone. So if BlackBerry's watching this, please improve that. Okay, well, this is Sardo 101 saying peace the fuck.